Welcome to the Free Flow Podcast. We're your hosts, Tyler and Mitchell, back here for another weekly episode. Mitchell, how are you doing today?
Dude, what's up, gang? Not gonna lie, the more I see this, dude, your face is so pretty in like 4K. I feel
Thank
like
you.
I gotta upgrade, but like I don't got bread like that, brother.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's just sorry. I'm tweeting us out right now. Hey, it's talking new famous guys talking famous things. Less famous
Yeah.
things, but yeah, man, I had to upgrade. I've been doing podcasts enough now. I mean, it was Prime Day. Like the biggest upgrade
Yeah.
was the camera. There was the microphone. I've already had the camera. I just got the cam link. So, you know,
Okay.
that was kind of the bonus. Especially with the Charlotte Hornets tried giving us an extension to try and stay. Unfortunately, Mitchell was on board to stay. We got to talk to you guys about that. Mitchell was on board to stay upon the Hornets network until they traded Miles Bridges, and then Mitchell pretty much had enough at
I'm
that point.
I'm a huge Miles Bridges guy. I'm a big fan of his work, on and off the court. Like
Oh man.
he's a good guy. I feel like he's got a bad rap. You can't trust these people around him. It's unbelievable. You got to feel for the guy. What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, so let's talk about this like quite literally right after we finish the podcast. This will probably be like one of the last times we even talk about this bum ass team, honestly, because of what they did. Literally, after we ended the podcast, we said the Timberwolves needed to make a swing. And then we also said the Hornets should be doing something. We were talking about the Hornets getting Jaylen Brown to add to this team. And then the Hornets and Timberwolves did do something. The Timberwolves took a swing and they got LaMelo Ball, which for whatever reason a lot of people are saying is a mistake. If you guys aren't mentally insane, the Timberwolves won that trade 1,000 out of 1,000 times. They have been looking for a point guard, like a legitimate star point guard, for years to pair with Ant. Ant has not wanted to be primary ball handler. This team has been wanting Rudy Gobert to be more involved. And the Hornets traded their best player by far. So Mitchell, and also, I mean, like, let's just lump this in there. And then the Hornets decided on top of that, we aren't done destroying this team. We're going to trade our second best player because it wasn't Khan. Like me and Mitchell were big defenders of Khan. Khan didn't play well the last like 2 months of the season. We were big Khan defenders. They ended up trading Miles Bridges on top of that. So their second best player, they traded their best player in LaMelo, their second best player in Miles Bridges. I would say their best two-way player in Miles Bridges. They basically said, Mitchell had an amazing tweet about it. I kind of ripped him off and plagiarized him. They basically said, yeah, we truly believe we peaked and this team will not ever get better, even though our average age is like 22 years old. So Mitchell, what are your thoughts on that? Because I've never seen a team with a young core do this ever in my basketball career. What do you think? Why did this poverty organization continue to prove their poverty? And
I mean, that's got to be what it is. It's got to be just like poverty be. They're like, holy shit, we are no longer poverty. This is not the way that God intended. We need to go back to being awful. And so I will say what I like. We talked about it this last week. The guy they drafted, I'm already blanking on his name because who cares anymore,
yeah, I'll look it up while you think about
but like he was like a good playmaker, could do some stuff on the pick and roll, I believe. And it's like, oh, that'd be great to like help LaMelo off ball. Like you were kind of saying the fit might not work. Apparently they thought the same thing and they say, get this guy out of here. This is his team now.
Christian Anderson, the kid from Texas Tech.
Yeah, this is Christian Anderson's team now. And I mean, it is I've never seen a team just fully implode. It makes no sense. It's one of those you should have run it back at least 1 year. I feel like LaMelo fucked the GM's wife or something like that. Like
what about Miles? What did he do?
Probably beat her right after, dude. I don't know what is going on. I mean, I'm loving the names that we're seeing. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
There's Hit and Run. They've got a lot of names over there. I call them the knuckleheads because I
Yeah,
think
that's a
they're
good one.
ultra talented,
Yeah.
but fundamentally, like I see it not working in Minnesota if it doesn't work because of off the court stuff
Yeah.
far more than I do because of on the court. Like on the
For
court, I
sure.
think they're fine, but it is just like people saying LeBron would go there. I don't see
I
that.
don't
I
see it.
cannot see LeBron wanting, dude. Like regardless of Anthony Edwards, I think Braun like respects Anthony. I think 15 minutes around LaMelo, he'd be like, "This kid's a moron that I cannot be around." Like I think LeBron would retire before the halfway point. Like in all honesty,
I also just think he's not moving to Minnesota. If it was like
yeah.
Miami, if those two were in Miami, I think he'd put up with it. And LeBron, like, because I feel like LeBron, I'm trying to say this in not a weird way. I don't feel like LeBron, like, I feel like LeBron's a kid at heart. That's the way I'm trying to
Yeah,
say it. Like,
he kind of is.
I
He's
think
goofy
he
like that.
could have fun with those two, but it would have to like not be in a like it'd have to be in a city where there isn't just basketball to focus on. Like where he can go, they could go take a yacht out and fuck around and
Dude,
hang out. Like
imagine the brawny Anthony Edwards, LaMelo, and
yeah,
LeBron James
that's what I'm
hanging out.
saying. Yeah, exactly. Like LeBron would be like the cool dad. He'd get Bronny over there and they'd be
Yeah.
like have fun, but yeah, I think in a city like Minnesota where it's like all you have to focus on is basketball, LeBron would be like, bro, this is ass. This is terrible. Why did I do this? But LeBron has a rumor, which we'll go over. But yeah, I think like I'm curious your expectations for this team because my expectations for this team, especially with how little they were able to give up, is this is a championship ready team. Like this is a championship contending team. I think they have a true superstar point guard. Like I think LaMelo's really going to come into his own, like with a player like Ant and Rudy to be able to be there. If he could stay healthy, obviously. And then I think same with Ant. I think he's finally able to be in that position he wants to be, where it's like more of that like Kobe Bryant esque position where you have someone ball handling mainly for you that can play make. Like Kobe's never had a point guard like this. Kobe had like Lamar, which was kind of like I feel like where Kobe was able to be super free. Because I think that is Ant's strength, right? He's a physical guard, like, and I think he's able to get himself open, create his own stuff off ball. And Ant was very over being double teamed. Like that was apparently a big from all the insiders, that was like a big contention point of his and why he wanted a guard was he was very over being double teamed. He didn't like it. Which I mean I get it. Jade McDaniels, even though apparently he's better than Kevin Durant, I guess can't command any help. But LaMelo definitely can. If you're going to double team Ant and you're going to let LaMelo just rain hell on you, that's not a good idea. I think LaMelo also is a lot better of a defender than he's given credit for. I think it's very like I think he's a lot like Luka, where he had like a little bit of like lackadaisical defense, and now he's just going to be permanently labeled a bad defender. Like you could see it in the playoffs. Like, sure, were they going at him? Yeah, but I feel like if you're going at any player, they're going to struggle in today's NBA. It's just so easy to pick up fouls. Like, you can go at anyone. Like people go at Rudy Gobert, and he's a defensive player of the year constantly. People were going at Wemby, so I don't. I think the going at him thing is a bit overrated. I think the Timberwolves are immediate title contenders. I think the Hornets are immediate lottery contenders because they'll get that top 3 pick, or they'll be a bottom 3 team, but not 1 or 2. Like, what do you think? What is your expectation for the Wolves?
I need to see their full roster right now. I think they have a great roster. I kind of have a feeling that they're not necessarily done. Like we don't know what they're all going to do. I feel like there's more that's going to be coming. I do not know what's going to happen. I don't know. Like if they can get some good bench pieces, if they can get some stuff, I don't even know who they get, but it's just that I think the Spurs and the Thunder are like just very, very good. Again, does that mean that they don't compete or whatever? Like, no, like I think they're 100% capable. They have 2 players that play well and can kind of do a bunch of things that doesn't necessarily eat into each other a ton.
Yeah.
Like, um, So I mean, the sky's the limit. The floor, at the same time, I could see like major stuff going on.
Like off the court.
Yeah, and just like I could see it falling apart kind of quick.
Yeah, I feel like, in my opinion, like I do see what you're saying. Like, obviously, I think the personal thing is, they are both idiots. But like, I do think like on the court, I think their floor is high, and I think their ceiling is ridiculous. Because
Yeah,
again, I think people really, really, I don't know why either. Like, they really underestimate how much of an engine for that Hornets offense. Like, the Hornets were the best offense in the NBA since January, which LaMelo was the driving force. It wasn't Brandon Miller. It wasn't Nipple. It wasn't Miles Bridges. It was LaMelo. Like, he was the one making that thing work. He had like, I think they said he had like one of the highest plus minuses in NBA history since January. Like, he was phenomenal. Like, I don't understand where people are getting this. Well, it was because of Con. Like, it wasn't because of Con. Con definitely helped. It helped giving LaMelo someone to kick the ball to that can consistently hit shots. But dude, LaMelo really came into his own. He started playing unselfish. That's another reason I didn't understand this whole LaMelo doesn't play for the win. He was 100% playing for the win. He was taking less shots. He was being more efficient with his shooting. He wasn't just chucking things up. But yeah, man, like, I think LaMelo is getting, I think he's getting underrated somehow. I do think Naz Reid is a loss for sure. Like, it does suck losing Nas. But again, if you got LaMelo Ball behind you, like, that's, you got a superstar. So, and then yeah, Hornets, like, I mean, my expectation for them is just be ass. Like, how would you grade this, right? Like, everyone's doing their grades. Like, I'd give Timberwolves an A plus, and I'd give the Hornets an F for their offseason so far.
yeah. I mean, as a whole, definitely. Like, even if you want to like argue that the trade wasn't awful for the Hornets, like on some of the picks they get back and stuff like that, like the fact that you trade Bridges too, it's like, okay, what is your plan with this team? Like, I mean, this almost feels like a Brandon Miller's got to go, or like Knippel's got to go. Like, I just don't think you look at that team and you're like, yeah, I want to build around Brandon Miller and Knippel out of the four, like out of the four guys you had. Like, I get keeping Con, but like, I would not have chosen like anybody else over LaMelo.
Yeah.
Like if they could have done Nas Reed for Miles Bridges, 100,000%. That's something you do. But or like for Brandon Miller, even I would do that.
Yeah.
But like, which like could sound crazy because Brandon Miller's a great player. But it just is like Nas Reed would have fit into that perfectly, and they just were like, nope. We were like arguably the best team for the last quarter of the season. We don't like that. We don't want that. Get him out of here. Which insane.
Yeah, I agree. I don't understand the plan here. I've never really been that high on Brandon Miller. Like, even coming out of the draft, I just wasn't that high. And then in the playoffs, he made a couple impact plays, but he also just made a lot of boneheaded mistakes, a lot of effort issues in the playoffs for me. But I don't know, man. I think, poverty organizations do what poverty organizations do. There's a reason they stay this. Like, there's a reason you see organizations like, in my opinion, the Wizards and the Hornets and shit like that just kind of stay bad forever. It's like, how are they bad forever? They're always picking high. It's decisions like this. Like, you finally had a good team. You really did. You had we were continually talking, like, we're excited to see the Wizards, the Jazz, and the Hornets. Like, these are the three like young teams of the future. And the Hornets just were like, nah, we don't want to be part of that race. And so, yeah, man, I thought the Hornets were like a good 7-footer away from being like competitive, but yeah,
they seem to have it, and then they just, like we said, they said no, we're done.
And then, speaking of competitive teams, let's just go over the Thunder stuff real quick. So the Thunder signed. So this one was, I was messaging Mitchell about this because this one kind of confused me. So they signed Hartenstein to a massive extension. And we were kind of just talking again. We were just talking about this during the draft, where they drafted Ade Mara the 7'3", like skinny
Mhm.
kid out of Michigan. And you and I were literally just saying, okay, so this probably means Hartenstein is getting his role kind of carved out a little bit. Um, like he was probably, I thought he was a trade prospect for them because they just drafted another 7-footer, and it wasn't like Chet was going to be the one getting his role diminished. But now they just signed Hartenstein, so they have 2 7-footers on massive deals. I don't really see where Mara fits in at this point. Kind of want to get your opinion. Do you think this is good for them? Do you think this is bad for them? Like,
I
why?
mean, dude, the hard part for me is genuinely contracts make no sense anymore. Like I truly don't understand that. So like when he's getting paid what he gets paid, I'm just like, okay, I don't understand. But I feel like he's a movable piece. And I guess in the modern NBA, like a 25%, like a 25 million isn't awful. Like it's 15% of the cap, which like as I feel like it's kind of crazy, but also again, it's not necessarily that crazy. I feel like you probably could move him. Um, and if that they got him for the next 3 years, like it's a movable contract still. If they end up wanting to trade him, because like Mara's not playing yet, or like he's not going to get like real minutes yet. And so this could kind of be a bridge contract. Hartenstein's young, like he is a good player. He's a very solid center. Um, he is not unbelievable, but he is not by any means like he's not food for anybody in the league, you
Yeah.
know? And so he's going to make guys work. And so, it could be one of those things where it's like, we'll get him now. If we got to move him, we got to move him. We're not committing to him long term in that sense.
Yeah.
Um, and I kind of just think that that's what it is. Like it's a solid movable contract. He gets paid. But again, for me, it is so hard for me to be like, oh yeah, like look, like understanding this stuff. Cause like Jalen Williams, 25% of the cap, Holmgren, 25%, SGA, just under 25%. Like Caruso's 12%, Dort is 11%.
I feel
Now
like
this
Dort's
guy's
going to get
15.
moved.
I think so. Like that's kind of seems to be. I mean, dude. Like again, this is LeBron Luca fan talking, not Laker fan talking. But like, I do think he'd be a great piece for the Lakers against those
Yeah.
guys. I mean, he's a championship player. Like as much as like you hate him, you might want to hate him or whatever. Like he brings that dog. He's a
Yeah.
good shooter.
Yep.
Like he does everything. He's a true 3-and-D guard.
Yeah.
But like people want to throw that out way more than they should. But like Dort is a true 3-and-D guard.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. And then speaking of, another team that's a competitor that just really seems to want to get rid of a player, the Celtics, Jaylen Brown has definitely played his last minute as a Celtic. They have been. I have a couple questions for you on this one. One, why are they so aggressively trying to move him? Like they are about to trade this dude for pocket lint. And two, that's my follow up is why is his market so bad? Like his market is like, I didn't think it would be great just because I think the offseason stuff after the Eastern Conference Finals
And
loss
I feel like that's
really,
honestly might be part of it. Like the
yeah,
stream, I feel like I could see Tatum and other guys being like, "What the fuck are we doing here?" Like that.
yeah,
Honest to God, I was gonna say as soon as you were starting like that might be the biggest reason.
yeah. I think the stream definitely hurt. Like, but man, his market is just abysmal, man. Like teams are like that we're looking for him are like taking Miles Bridges over him, LaMelo Ball
Mhm.
over him. Like they're like, and not saying LaMelo and Miles aren't great players, but like, dude, if you said last year halfway through the season, like, oh yeah, I'd choose LaMelo and Miles Bridges over Jaylen Brown, people would look at you like you're a psycho.
Oh sheesh, dude.
MVP candidate last year. Months ago, people him as like possibly one of the best players in the league. What happened? Why is his trade market so bad? And why do the Celtics want him gone? Like seemingly for with the way the market's shaping out for him, seemingly for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I do think part of it, honestly, is like the whole again, this goes into a thing we might talk about later, but the analytics conversation and debate, like, I
Mhm.
mean, there's been some dumb shit, and before we like get all in on
Yeah, he
that,
just went off on it.
yeah, like there's been dumb shit on both sides because I'm sorry, saying that Jalen Brown's the seventh best player
Yeah,
on the Celtics, like if that's what your analytics tells you, like
they're wrong.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like the whole formula is wrong. Same with if you say he's the 35th best player in the league, like you're wrong. And there needs to be some like does the analytics back up what I can see with my eyes? And if it's so egregious, be like maybe I shouldn't lead with this. That said, also there's so many new analytics that have come out in the last 15 years and a big part of why they like blow up is because of dumb shit.
Mhm.
But like that some egregious thing comes out and it's like this analytic is trash, but then it like kind of gets refined a little bit and becomes something, but like you hear its name the first time because of how bad it is.
Yeah.
Um and I'm just one of those people like if you come out and like you say that like your analytics shows something like that, like just stop it. But I think part of that, I think the streaming stuff, I don't think it helps anybody's case. Like
Yeah.
it's been said before, and I guess it hasn't necessarily been said, or at least I haven't heard it as much in recent years. But where because now people say like no, there's no such thing as bad publicity, or all publicity is good publicity. But like when you're an athlete like that, it's almost the opposite, where it's like all you can do by putting yourself out there is hurt your brand.
Yeah, I
L-
agree.
like if you just shut the fuck up and play, like I'm not saying shut up and dribble, but like if you just don't put yourself out there, then all you're judged on is your talent.
Yeah.
But as soon as you start talking, people are like, this guy's a fucking moron, or
Yeah.
like, or he's immature, or whatever. And
Especially with
it's
the
just
streamer university shit, like
exactly and again, like complaining immediately at like hopping on right after the loss, like there's just things that just have a little common sense, have a little foresight to be like, how is this going to be perceived, rather than being like, I'm a superstar, people want to hear me talk.
yeah, like I'll say this, like I think he's a better player than Devin Booker, and I guarantee you Devin Booker's trade market would be insanely better than his. Like
Yeah,
and that's a problem with you, right?
yeah.
Like when again the analytic thing, seven best player, bro, he's the best player on the Celtics. It's not fucking close. Like he's better than Tatum. He's better than anyone else. Like there's literally no one else to even compare to him. Like he's the best player on the Celtics. He, in my opinion, he's top 10 player in the NBA. Like maybe,
Like borderline 100%, like I'd have to like look
yeah.
at a
Like
list,
I
but
was
like
gonna
I
say,
think
like you could top 12 if you really want, but
yeah,
like
yeah,
he's one of the best players in the NBA. He's a top 5 two-way player in the NBA.
yeah,
Which is very valuable. Like, and I get it. Like the stream stuff for me, like I wouldn't want that if like actually at this point with his market, the Lakers should take a look at him.
yeah.
When they first came around, I was like, oh yeah, there's no way the Lakers can afford him. Brother, this guy might go for a second round pick in Jackson Hayes. Like they want him off this roster. And like there's, in my opinion, when you aggressively try and trade someone like this much, like there's a
It
0% chance he can come back to the roster, you know?
and it tanks the value when you continuously
Yeah.
like fail to get trades, because it's like, okay, well he's not worth Giannis, and then it's like, okay, he's not worth like Miles
LaMelo.
Bridges. Well, like, and then it's like, okay, well if he's not worth Miles Bridges, then who? All of a sudden, like, how far down am I going?
Yeah. And like I even think the LaMelo trade was like pretty light. Like again, it's pick
Yeah,
swaps, but it's pick swaps with a team that's better than you.
yeah,
So like in my opinion, you probably got a worse pick. I know the trade's probably whoever has the worst pick, but the Hornets are
yeah,
just gonna be getting their picks back.
yeah,
Like so like that's what I'm saying. Like if you couldn't get Jalen Brown for that much of a package, like Nas Reed and some pick swaps with a better team, like, what is his market? Like, I saw the rumors right now are like the Clippers really want him. Like, they're pushing for him. But like, what's that pushing look like, right? Like I'm very curious. Like, is it Darius Garland? Like, are you getting him, or is it like,
I mean, I feel like Clippers are about to re-enter or enter rebuild mode, because like I just saw a tweet before we started too that they're in talks with sending Kawhi back to the Raptors.
I did see that as
And
well. Yeah.
and I mean I wouldn't be surprised if like Siakam is part of that. Um like I know the Raptors would love to keep as much of that core together.
Siakam's
And
on the
oh
Pacers.
no, yeah, he's on the Pacers. Dude, who
Are you thinking like Scotty
yeah,
Barnes?
maybe it's Scotty Barnes right now.
Okay.
Um like maybe that's what something they want. They want to go young because they do have Garland, who's like not super old. They do like they drafted a pretty solid guy. Um, and they might just be entering like a light rebuild. Like I don't think they're. I mean, especially because of the new draft, but
Paper.
like they're not going to
Oh.
fully tank. You know?
Yeah, you
Um,
can't actually be bad at basketball if you're
yeah.
bad.
And so like they obviously have the pieces to make sure that they're not like completely tanking in that regard.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling that they might be pushing to get a little bit younger. And like we'll see what they do up in Toronto.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, again, like a Jaylen Brown over there, like you got Garland, Jaylen Brown. If they could get like a Scotty Barnes as well, like that's kind of a squad. Like it's not
Yeah.
a championship squad. It's very much a Clippers. We're gonna be pretty good, but not great squad. But like it's a squad.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think yeah, I just don't know what's going on. I'm perplexed that someone of like Jaylen Brown's level has such a mediocre trade market, but yeah, man, you can't fuck around in the offseason. They don't play that game.
And to speak on horrendous trade value, dude, Ja Morant, holy
Oh
shit!
my gosh.
I
What a
like,
fall off.
I don't even know what's going on over there because like that is, it's incredible. Like we have been incredibly high on Ja Morant in the past. Like you could go back to like
Yeah.
when we were initially recording pods, and like some of the like we were incredibly high on Ja, and the way he has fallen, and just like teams aren't even, they're like, you have to give us first round picks for him. But like they people don't want him. Like I could see, like I think it would be fun him in Miami with Giannis and Bam. I think that is a solid squad if Ja can stay healthy. That is a wildly athletic squad. But at the same time, it's like, has Ja's personality just like completely tanked him to that level? I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, like that's my yeah, I don't understand. Like I think it's obviously the off the court issues mixed with his injury issues, mixed with his play fall off. Like, you know, that's like the triangle of death when you're doing that. But yeah, dude, like I feel like it'd be worth taking a flyer. Like if I was Miami, like you said, like I'll
Especially
give
because
you
like giving him up, he's so cheap.
yeah, I'd be like, I'll give you like, I don't know, Norman Powell. Like I don't need a draft.
I don't even know if they need to do that. Like, honest to God, like
It's probably because his contract. But like, let's see. I'm gonna look this up. Oh yeah, actually, that's pretty. Yeah,
he's probably got a max like 55 mil or something.
it's 40 something, so it's 26% of your cap. I mean, dude, even then, it's only for 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, and that again, I will always say, it doesn't matter what your contract is. Honestly, kind of the better it is. But when you go into the last year of a deal, like a $46 million contract, $45 million contract, wildly on its last season is an incredibly valuable contract.
Yeah,
But
like I don't know, bro. If I was a team like Miami that's so depleted and ass, like you cannot get more depleted with Jaw. Like there's not really anyone available that can put you over the top. Like
yeah,
you don't even have like in my opinion, Miami is the perfect spot for him because they don't have anything to trade for anyone like Jaylen Brown. Like, and there's only one person that has a ceiling of a Jaylen Brown-esque, and it's Jaw.
Yeah,
and he only has.
I mean, he's a good playmaker. Again, like
yeah, he's phenomenal.
He's one of the best. Like we said, again, this is like 2 or 3 years ago, but that he was like an incredible floor raiser.
Yeah.
And like, this is a team that with those two guys could have a very high floor and like lead them in a way
I
that
mean,
if
and you
he
have
has his maturity together.
I was gonna say you have two jump ball artists.
Yeah.
Like Jaw would just feast. Like I think that's also another reason though is remember last year Jaw was like because of injuries, like I don't want to drive as much and I don't
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
to dunk. It's like, bro, that's your game though. Like you suck at shooting. Like you kind of have to. Like I don't.
Yeah, you gotta at least drive. Like, it's tough, dude. I get it. I remember, to talk about me for a sec, like back in high school, literally the last two games I played, like as a senior, I like came down and my knee buckled under me in both games, and like nothing crazy happened. But I remember in the second game, I just slammed the court, and I just yelled because I like it scared me to the point of
Yeah.
like, you're telling me this happens in my last two games that I'm playing, that my
Yeah.
knee just gives out on me. And it's like, I was like relieved in the sense of like, I don't have anything after this. But at the same time, like if I was playing more, like if I was going to play college ball, even if I was going to play rec ball like every week, like that would have been like scary for a while to be like, okay, I can't even go up for a rebound or a block
Yeah.
without worrying that like my knee's going to give out. And, you know, at least if I was in college, like this is obviously before NIL deals, but like at least if I was in college, I could pay for surgery. Whereas like, you know, being 19 years old and something like that happening, I'm be like, okay, I'm out $30,000 in an ACL or like
Yeah.
some important ligament. And what are you going to do?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like that's the crazy part is like now if you look back on that Zion draft, like that draft is generational busts. Like,
It's crazy because it's like,
and that was supposed to be like the most gimme draft ever.
I
Like,
mean, RJ Barrett has not done much. Like he's been a solid
I had a
contributor these
feeling he was
last
going to
couple
be
years.
ass though. You and I were not high on him at all.
Like Darius Garland has been good, not
Yeah, dude, look
great.
at that draft. DeAndre Hunter was supposed to be a beast. Is he
Like,
even in the league?
I don't know. Like Cam Reddish has actually been asked. RJ Barrett's actually been okay. I had them mixed up on who I was saying for a second.
RJ Barrett's been
Um,
mediocre at best.
like Rui's okay. PJ has been like I guess I'd say about his draft.
Kobe White, I
grade.
guess, has been solid.
He's been on an ass team the whole time, but like he's been a producer. Tyler Hero, I would say, is a great pick for 13. Like if you're
Yeah.
getting like, I don't care how high anybody is. Like if you're getting 24 a game out of your like the 13th pick, like kind of a steal.
Jordan Poole. Damn, bro.
Yeah, dude.
This is just the year of the absolute busts.
Yeah, like a bunch of guys that you can tell have talent, but just like nothing has come from it, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
dude. Man.
just yeah,
I mean,
literally,
what is Daniel Gafford the best player from that draft? Like,
dude. Like at least again, I think it's probably PJ Washington.
oh yeah.
As crazy as it seems, like at least PJ next to Luca it was.
It's actually insane because it was like we are like, oh, Zion and Jaw for years are going to be battling of who's the better one of this draft.
It's also crazy. I'm like looking at this, and there's like 4 or 5 of these guys that have played with Luca, like specifically.
Yeah, the biggest disappointment of this draft was obviously Zion, but
Yeah, I mean he's. What are you gonna do, dude?
But yeah, all right. Went over Jaw. And now let's go to the Warriors because the Warriors are planning to have the retirement home of retirement homes. So Draymond just opted out of his player option, so he is set to be a free agent. That could mean he's coming to the Lakers to play with Braun. Like that could have been one of Braun's wants to stay. Who knows with Pelinka? He has been being shopped as a sign and trade. Maybe Draymond does not want to be part of that nonsense. They are looking at aggressively pursuing AD to lure LeBron. I didn't realize they were such best friends. Because again, man, I just don't see that roster. Like, bro, you are relying on quite literally 2 40-year-olds and a dude that might as well be 40 and AD. Like,
and Draymond Green is 36. Like he's the youngest one there. 80, but like, yeah, I mean, I don't mind seeing LeBron and Steph. I think that would be sick. I think that would be very cool, honestly.
It would have been
Like,
cooler 5 years ago.
oh, 100%. But like now I can be like, I'm removed from the annoying 3-1 like titles that they got over them. And I
Yeah.
dude, LeBron's fucking gonna be 42 come this season. Steph's gonna be 39 before the playoffs.
Jesus
Like, I don't care. You know, it's like I'm fine seeing these guys play together. I have no expectations for them to win. I think it'd be fun. But like you said, like the only people that are going to expect that team to win are the biggest haters of Braun, especially, and like Steph being like, look, LeBron has to team up with Steph to go and ring chase. I'm sorry, but if he's ring chasing by going to Golden, even if they get AD, like we all know what this team is before anything happens. They are not doing a single thing. Like I
Yeah.
tweeted this out before we started the pod. We're going to get to the playoffs. AD is going to be hurt. Steph's going to be hurt. Draymond Green's going to get ejected. And it's going to be LeBron playing fucking 1-on-5. Like how
Yeah.
poetic that LeBron ends up carrying the Heat or carrying the Warriors when he's fucking 42 years old.
Yeah, like healthy, obviously this team is good. But even then it's like, dude, like is Steph gonna be that lethal at again 40?
Oh, and don't forget they have Al Horford.
Yeah.
They
Like
got
is
another 40-year-old.
like LeBron, like again, we saw him in the playoffs at his peak. Like, is LeBron still a good basketball player? Is he still even bordering like great? Yes. But like, dude, they're just gonna get ran up and down the court by OKC, the Thunder, even the Timberwolves, bro. Like they can't keep up. Like
They're
age
gonna make
is a thing. The only player in history that's undefeated across sports is Father Time, bro. Like
and LeBron, dude. He's
nah,
fucking he's beating Father Time's ass right now, knock on wood. I feel like I can never say that without
like
some
even
caveat.
then though, like even saying that, like LeBron's still like again, if we're talking championships, like LeBron's not dominant enough right now to win a championship, even with Steph. Like again, and LeBron's playing great. Like he is playing great. He was the best player in the postseason on the Lakers. But again, I don't think Austin Reeves is enough to win a championship either. Like it's one of those things where it's like LeBron and Steph would have to peak so fucking hard for this team to win a championship, even healthy. Like an AD, like what does AD even look like right now? He's barely fucking played the last 2 years. Like what does a top tier AD at this point in his career look like? You know, like that's the thing
it
is
was
like
what 71 games in the last 2 seasons or something like that, like
yeah,
or 62. So no, 71. So it's like like I have no idea what he looks like at this point.
like say with Jimmy Butler, like what's he gonna look like? Like,
well, he'd probably be sent to Washington. I think that's like part of it. But yeah, go on.
I just don't understand. Like they're doing what the Niners do. Like must be a Bay Area thing where it's like sign every old hurt bastard you can sign that used to have like some sort of namesake, like and just pray. Like I don't see this team being anything more than like a first round, second round exit.
When it's like here's the thing, it is the Bay Area. They do have one of the like if I'm an owner right now, honest to God, like if I am like whoever owns the Warriors, like first off, you are going to make unbelievable money off jersey sales next year.
Oh, for sure.
On your team.
Yeah.
The next thing I would do if I was an owner, if I signed LeBron James, if I am Joe Lacob, whatever his name, Joe Lacob,
whatever it is.
I am selling that team the next fucking day. Like your value will never be higher, and it is going to tank as soon as Steph and Braun retire.
Yeah,
like like if you could sell that team for, let's just say, it would be.
Are they looking at selling?
No, like this is more just like what I would do is like. I think the last team sold for, or the Warriors, I think have the highest value NBA team right now. and I think it's probably like, yeah, it's 11 billion. I would sell that team for like 15 billion with that team and be like, you're going to make 4 billion this year and make this money back. But then LeBron and Steph are going to retire and you're instantly going to be a $3 billion franchise.
Plus, if they do somehow, a lot of people's Achilles get blown out and you do win a championship, then you can do a whole LeBron retirement jersey ceremony because you're the Warriors, bro. You're a bum. Like you can retire anyone. You're probably gonna end up retiring Draymond's bum ass jersey. Like,
oh yeah, I mean they have to. I'll be honest. They got
like, I mean, unless LeBron takes 23, baby, that shit ain't. If LeBron wants it, he gets it.
Dude, that'd be so fucking funny.
That would be such an alpha move. It'd be so toxic of LeBron to do that,
and it'd be such a bitch made move by Draymond. But also, I feel like he'd be like, I could see him doing it just to be like, no, the people are gonna be fuming at me if I do this. But again, if you're the owner, I beg Draymond, we want money. Change your jersey. People got to rebuy your jersey. People now got to buy Braun jerseys. People are gonna, they get Bronny James over there. I'd be willing to do it. Like purely from a financial perspective, if I was the owner, I'd be like, I'm making all these moves, dude.
Yeah, it is. That team, I don't know. It doesn't move me. They'd be a fun old man team to watch. It'd be like, it'd just be fun to see, I guess. Like when Karl Malone and Gary Payton joined the Lakers and everyone assumed that they were going to be good. It's like they're 50. Like, I don't know why you guys assume them to be a championship contender, but
it's 2000. It's not even 2004 Lakers in all honesty. It's 2012 Lakers.
Yeah.
Like with Nash and Kobe and Gasol and Howard. Like it's that team.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's a fucking, in 2K, they were like the highest rated team because, it's high rated players. But like, and they'd be one of the highest rated teams in 2K this year. They'd be like, if you were to do a sim draft,
for sure,
a sim season, like they would win it.
Yeah,
probably 80% of the time, in all honesty. But like, that doesn't mean that like they're actually that good or going to be doing that. But like, unless you want to say more on that, I was going to say we should move to the Lakers and talk about Pelinka. And people think this team, dude, I'm sorry, this team is not going to make a move. They're supposedly losing Marcus Smart. Rui Hachimura's on the outs. They had to like overpay to keep Reeves.
Losing Marcus Smart should be fireable,
especially to the team you beat. Like I'm like, what are we doing? And I just like, we have been huge Pelinka haters for years and years. People want to blame it on one thing or the other. Fundamentally, it comes down to Pelinka, and it's just like, dude, like they said, wait till the 2026 offseason. Dude, I have known since Luka got here, since before that, like they were never going to do anything. I have no faith in Pelinka whatsoever.
Yeah, I just don't get it, man. I thought this new owner was going to come in and he was just going to swing it around. Like, I don't know if maybe he's just not this year because I don't know how ownership changes hands. But I just trade Luka. Like, honestly, just trade him, bro. Like, put me out of my misery. This is so stupid. I hate having a player that's a top 3 player in the NBA and just we have no motion. Like your biggest move was signing a role player to $190 million, bro. Like, what are we doing? Like, we're about to lose Marcus Smart, who is better, in my opinion, than Austin Reeves anyways. Like, we didn't make a move for Miles Bridges. We're not making moves for Walker Kessler. We're not making a move for Jaylen Brown. We're like, what are we doing? Literally, what the fuck are we doing? You have a team that needs help. What are we doing? Help.
Yeah. I mean, again, people want to hate on LeBron for like moving and team hopping and all this stuff. Like, I'm sorry, but dude, there's just no way in hell that any team with a top 3 player in the league should ever not be competing for a title. Like, should not be going all in every single year to make moves. And like, you have Luka on your team every single year. That since he got here, there should not have been, hey, we're gonna wait for the 2026 offseason. Like, that is unacceptable in my books. And I think the new ownership just wants to keep Pelinka around for one more year, like one offseason, give him a chance. But I think that is genuinely a stupid fucking decision. Like they should not have kept him. It's the kind of stuff that you're going to lose Luka for. Like and
Oh,
like
Luka's not signing here next year. He's not going to sign here.
Luka's already been like he got fucked by Nico for getting traded because he wasn't able to get the max extension out of that. Like, and I don't think he's going to be like, oh yeah, I'm like whatever 20 million. I'd be like, why would I take an extra 20 million to be here when
Bro,
I can
Luka's like
fuck off?
dream destinations were the Lakers, the Heat, and the Mavericks. If I was him, I am not signing here and I'm going to Miami next year.
Dude, yeah. I mean, if you got Bam and Giannis
Yeah.
there,
Why the fuck would I stay in LA? You didn't even and that's the thing. I completely back the Lakers not offering Braun anything yet.
No.
If you were gonna do something, you're not doing anything. Offer him a contract then. Like maybe him and Luka don't get along, which I could see. Like, who knows? But like, bro, like, dude, I don't know. It's just gonna get me frustrated. Like, Luka's gonna go to Miami or Dallas next year for sure.
He's like, I have zero faith in him staying there.
Like, and that, in my opinion, he said multiple times, like all of his agent said, the only places Luka's ever wanted to be in his career are Miami, LA, or stay in Dallas. Miami's primed for him. They're like, yeah, we got 2 7-foot lob threats for you. We're ready. We actually just need a guard that can score.
Yeah.
Like the Lakers like have nothing and they have no plans of doing anything. The Mavericks, I mean, obviously they like kind of fucked you over, but like Mark Cuban's apparently looking to buy them back. So if he buys them back, like, dude, he has 2 places that are way better for him, that love him way more, that would treat him way better, that have teams ready for him to win with. Like now.
And it's like, again, like if I'm a player, I've not been a huge fan of the Lakers forever. Like as much as people want to say they're a free agent destination, LeBron is their only big free agent signing in our lifetime. Honest to God. But like everybody else got traded there. Gasol got traded there. Like Kobe got traded there. Shaq got traded there. Or I think Shaq was signed, but that's 30 years ago. And like all the like Luka got traded there. None of these guys actually like AD traded.
Well,
none
Luka
of these guys
never left Dallas.
Yeah, but it's like what I would do if I'm a player is look at teams that go for it, and the Heat, regardless of how well it goes, always make moves to get talent and try to compete. Like,
yeah, Pat Riley's the goat at that.
Yeah, and it's like if I like again, I look at the Lakers of the last 20 years, and I'd be like, you have lucked into the biggest moves that have won you titles, but like a Mark Gasol that had never played before and a Kwame Brown for Pau Gasol is like an absolute thieving of a deal. It only looks decent in hindsight because Mark Gasol became a great player, but like that was thievery at the time. And then
Lamar Odom trade was godlike too.
Yeah, and then like LeBron goes there out of nothing, and then they get AD, and it's like, but it's like you have not been actively competing for titles in like essentially 2 decades. Like, and dude, time flies, man. Time genuinely flies. And you look at a team like the Heat, who maybe aren't always competitive, but they're not tanking, and they're not trying to be competitive. You know, like they had Jimmy Butler, who was like top 5 arguments for multiple years, and they were like, we're gonna go after it with this guy and build a team. Like, and then when they found out or realized that he's not really top 5, it's like, okay, like let's figure out what's going on. How do we get something? And now they got Giannis, and like Bam is still a good player. He has the most points in a single game in NBA history. Like, you have those 2 guys together.
Yeah,
I don't know what that look is, but like,
yeah, I think, yeah, I don't know, bro. Pelinka, I've been saying it. He's a cancer that needs to be eradicated. Like,
and Ayton just opted in.
Ayton opted in, which is, I mean, I guess that's good. I think that's a good thing.
8.1, I'd take it.
But like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. This team's so fucked, in my opinion. Like I don't have a saving grace for them right now.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I don't know, bro. What do you think? What could even happen?
I don't know. I mean, it'll be like we're doing this pod now and we're chilling. And then a week, like free agency opens up today, tomorrow, whatever.
Yeah.
And like tomorrow. And we'll see next week, like, we'll be able to react to a lot of stuff that's going on.
Yeah, I'm sure the first day of free agency is going to be a bit crazy. Yeah, I don't really have any other teams to go over in the NBA world. But the greatest team in hockey, the Anaheim Mighty Ducks, made a big draft day swing we had to talk about. They got rid of contract bust Mason McTavish.
Traded him, love him, but yep,
traded him for 2 high-level wing players. Well, not for them. They traded for the draft picks to get those. Their trade was graded really high. Mason McTavish just is slow. His skating's not that good, and he kind of got replaced by a lot of the young guys. And yeah, thanks Mason McTavish for what you tried to do. And thanks for getting us 2 new players that are probably better than you. The Ducks now are just beelining towards a Stanley Cup championship.
Might be a couple more years before, like, it'll be a couple more years before I think they're like truly set, like another 2 to 3. But like as soon as that happens, but like I'm hoping we can just continue to do what we did last year, and then like really build on it, and like come 28, 29, like they're like.
I think they win a championship this year, but
I mean, dude,
they just need a veteran goalie. They just need a solid veteran goalie.
I would love that. I would genuinely love
that.
That
DeStall can get benched for. Like get someone like Bussy.
Dude,
you know, take a swing for some Bussy.
Dude, who would not like some Bussy in the net?
Like that's what I'm saying. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about the Ducks real quick because I do love them. Another thing I want to talk about is I don't know if you keep up, but COD just had an event in Paris. Bro, those Paris fans are crazy, dude. This event was insane. Actually insane. It was like a massive arena. Like there were people in the concourse that couldn't get seats. It was loud as hell. Those Gentlemates fans are crackheads. Optic finally got their chip. They've been to every grand final this year. And they got second in every grand final this year until this one, the best trophy, big event, 3 weeks out of champs. They did it, the boys at Optic Gaming. But I did want to say Paris is crazy, dude.
I mean, it's just all I know from you, dude, you know me, is that Scrap has to be MVP. I swear. If it's not Scrap,
bro, Ernie's great, man. He really is. I love Ernie. He's a huge shit talker. He's godlike. He's very good. He definitely should be MVP. I mean, I don't really see like the only other argument you could have is probably like someone like Dashy, I guess, now because Optic won and Dashy just got his event MVP. Like when the Thieves won their event, Scrap didn't win event MVP. Like I don't know. I Scrap should win it. It would be very confusing if he didn't. He's got the aura. He's got the comms.
Is Dashy your GOAT? Who's your modern day like GOAT right now?
Okay, so the greatest player of all time is like widely believed to be like Crim6 because he has like 40 tournament wins, 3 rings.
Is he still going?
No, he retired.
No, I was gonna say,
so my thing is you kind of have to change it up because back in Crim's day, there was like 12 to 14 tournaments they would count as events a year. Yeah, so like now there's 4 and then champs. So like for someone to win 40, they'd have to literally win every tournament for like 8 years straight.
They got to be on some faker shit, dude.
Yeah, like they'd have to literally win every single tournament for 8 years straight, which is just not realistic, especially in a game as fluky and low skill gappy as COD.
Facts.
So like in my opinion, right now, the the greatest player of all time is probably Shotzi. He's on Optic. He has 3 rings already. He just got his 10th event win. But the big thing is, like, again, he's won 3 rings with 3 different Call of Duty rosters. The kid's insane. A lot of people would say Simp, but Simp's had some of the greatest rosters in Call of Duty history, and he only was able to win 1 ring. It's like he went to, like, he had like a LeBron Miami Heat roster and won 1 ring in 5 years. Like, that's kind of unacceptable to me. For GOAT conversations. But yeah, I would say it's probably Shotzi. If they because they just back-to-backed rings. They're going for a 3-peat. If they 3-peat, it's signed, sealed, and delivered Shotzi. Like, you can't argue against Shotzi. Unless you're arguing for Dashy, who's Shotzi's teammate. I think Dashy is in greatest AR of all time conversations. Like, it's hard. It's really hard. I don't think anyone will ever consider someone else the GOAT besides Crim6 unless Simp wins this year, because everyone just dick rides Simp. But yeah, I don't know. COD's fun, man. It is one of my favorite esports. It's really fun. The games have been pretty bad, but like COD esports is always fun. They're always talking shit. It's like Gears. It's like Gears mindset where they're always yelling at each other, talking shit, saying you suck, you're dog shit.
I wish Gears was back, dude.
Dude, Gears was a great esport.
Yeah, I would like. I'm one of my big things with esports and like just most competitive things. I love standardized loadouts. Like, again, Halo, Gears, like where everybody starts with the same weapon. And you play for map control, you play for weapons. I genuinely think that is the greatest like format for esports, at least for shooters, like for FPS.
Halo's fun too for that reason.
Yeah, I love Halo. I think Halo is an unbelievable esport. It pains me that they're not doing it this year, and it seems to be dead. Maybe it'll come back with Halo 6 or whatever the fuck is next. But like, I think it's an incredible esport. I love again, just even starts, because when you have so many guns, like, dude, I hate, like, we've talked about this before, but I hate all the GAing that they do
in COD.
And yeah. And like, I wish I could get more into it, because I get into it at sprees, but like, I love it whenever I watch it. And I know they had like you were texting me this last weekend, or maybe it was a week ago at this point, I don't know, but about the CS tourney going on.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude, Counter-Strike, every time they throw a tournament, you are reminded why it is the greatest esport ever. It's so
good. It is incredible, because those matches are like 45 minutes around, basically, and they will play like 2 or 3, and every single time I am locked in the entire fucking time. Like,
did you see that 4-piece in Market by Magix for Team Spirit? Dude, like, and that's the thing about CS is something like happens every time. Like, let me see. Like, dude, I gotta find this, because like something happens every single time with CS, and it's like crazy. Magic's 4v1. Where was it? Yeah, here it is. I'm gonna send this to you, bro. Like, or actually, yeah, I could just play it here. Like,
oh, the hell yeah, let's do that.
Let's do this. So let me
clip it and ship it, dude.
Let me turn this down. Okay, like, okay, hold on. Let me go. Boom. Share screen.
Dude, we just need to do a fucking. Well, we can't, but like some.
Okay, you see this on the screen now?
Yeah, yeah. Just make it bigger, but yeah.
Okay, watch this. It is 4v1.
Yeah. 16, 17 has to win it.
Yes.
Well, I guess no, he doesn't. They're up, but yeah, I see. Oh shit! Take away the frames. Oh my god! What a dude! The ball.
In this crowd is like insane. It's the clip doesn't do it justice.
Is this a Champagne? Where is this?
Yes, this was at Cologne. Like,
okay, Cologne, Champagne, same thing.
Dude, it was insane. It was like 30,000 people just went absolutely ballistic. Like it didn't do it justice. Like if
Yeah.
you watch the stream, when that happened, the entire crowd just went like it was insane, dude. And like it's stuff like that that makes CS so fun because it's like, oh man, there's no way he wins this. Like, oh my
Yeah, yeah.
fucking goodness, he just won that shit. Because the one shot headshot makes anything possible, bro. Like,
What, dude? It's like watching that clip. Like you can't even. I don't even see the third and fourth guy. Like they
yeah.
all just entered his line of. They all just They're like, this guy's gonna stop shooting, and he's just like, I know we've played. We're not that great. I
No.
know if I get into that fight, my bullets are ending up on the other side of the fucking room. I could be aimed right where he's at, but like
I'll tell you
the
right now,
spray control.
if I ever hit a clip like that, I would be done with CS. I'd be like, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
good. I'm not
Like
playing anymore.
like you're telling me I just unloaded a clip and it like obviously they're tapping a bit, but like every bullet just went right in front of me. Like
No, that wasn't tap. That was all spray. He didn't let go of the
yeah.
button. That's
Oh
why he
my,
yanked it to the bottom left because
yeah,
they know
yeah,
where the
just
spray
pulling
is.
it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was insane, dude. I was literally like, bro, I thought Spirit was going to win. They didn't win. Kerrigan got a major. Nico got his first major. Falcons won. But, dude, CS just so fun, man. And I swear, I am Vitality's kryptonite. I'm going to watch
I do.
every
I
single
was about to
tournament.
ask. I was like, did they win that when you were watching this weekend?
No, they didn't. They didn't win a single. I didn't watch them win a map. I did not
Oh
watch,
my
or I didn't watch
god.
them win a game. I did not watch them win. Like
We,
they're,
we,
I
we
would,
need to hit up Vitality and be like,
bro.
brother,
And this is
I'm
the
gonna watch
crazy
every
thing is,
game. Pay me not to.
so the game. So I started watching it like in semis, and
Mhm.
so Vitality was playing in semis, but I had a meeting. So I watched one map. They lost. I had a meeting, and then they won out and made it past semis. And then I watched them in quarters or whatever one's next. So it was either
Yeah,
quarters
yeah.
and then semis. I watched, and bro, they just like I watched the first map. They lost. I didn't watch the second map because like, dude, they look ass. They're not gonna win. They won. Then I tuned back in because like, oh, it's final map, and then they lost. I was like, bro, these guys cannot handle me watching their matches. Because if
Well,
fun
yeah, it's been
fact
like a
for you guys,
year now, like a
yeah,
year and a half.
bro, they've won everything since you and I watched.
Yeah.
Like, so fun fact for you guys. So me and Mitchell watched. We're like, oh, we want to see this Vitality team because everything was about how dominant
They were
Vitality is.
like had won like 4 or 5 straight, I think.
Yeah.
Like tournaments, not just
Yeah.
like match. Like they'd won like 4 or 5 tournaments.
And so it was before Mitchell and I, like before Mitchell moved. And so we're like, let's get
Yeah.
into it. Like we were playing CS a lot. And so we're like, all right, let's
Like
watch it.
literally a year ago because I moved in August and it's already basically
Yeah.
July.
And Vitality had like their worst placing. They lost.
Yeah.
And then we watched I think we watched another tournament with them and they
Yeah.
lost again. And we're like, dude, this team can't handle. And then Mitchell moved. I stopped watching because I stopped playing CS. And then I pull up on Cologne. Like, Vitality should win this. They've won literally everything the last year. And I was like, what the hell have they? Like, I thought they were going to blow up.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, boom, I watch again. Top 4. They can't do it. They can't handle it. And I'm like, bro, me and Mitchell are the like actual, like, if a team wants Vitality to lose, just pay Mitchell and I to watch the event. They will lose.
We'll make it we'll make a thing out of it. We'll watch it. We'll be like, what's going on? And we'll root for the Vitality. I mean, we don't want to be the kryptonite, you know,
bro. And that's the thing is like that's my confusion is because I haven't been able to watch them win. So every time I watch them, like, how are these guys so dominant? They suck.
You're like, what is going on? Who is not
like,
winning this?
Because of the like little amount I watch this, I don't know who their superstar is. Like, I don't know who's supposed to be their character. Like, I know it's supposed to be Zywoo, but like,
yeah.
Bro, I'm watching Monacy and Donk from Team Spirit be like actual, like, bro. So like even the commentators will say it. Like Donk will kill 2 and they'll kill Donk. And like, okay, 3v4, but Team Spirit doesn't have Donk. So you have to take that if you're this team. It's like, you know how insane that is? Like, oh yeah, I will take a 3v4 just because they don't have Donk. Like,
yeah.
Like,
dude, I mean,
it's
I'm
insane.
looking at it right now. There's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 tournaments this year. They have won 5 of them. Natus Vincere has won 2. Nobody else has won more than 1. And like you said, you watch it, it's game over, dude.
I don't know why.
Dude, they're going to Singapore. Oh my, dude,
Bro,
Okay.
if you can, Mitchell, go to an event. I'm not
I
kidding.
was like, my birthday's November 16th. I was thinking of taking a trip, and I was like looking at places, but like fundamentally, I can kind of go whenever I want. Like, I don't have to go on my birthday, you know?
Yeah.
Singapore is more expensive than I would like. I am dead ass about to like, because I would love to go back to Singapore. I'm about to look at Busan to Singapore flights and see. Like, I mean, dude, that's a long November 25th to December 13th. They're there for, dude. I would love
Bro,
to be
Europe just
for
loves
3 weeks.
esports. Like, look, I'll send you this clip, and I'll play it on this too. This is a COD event. This isn't even CS in Europe. Look at this. Okay, you can see this. Look at this is
my
COD.
God. Euro fans go crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
And it's just still going. You'd think this was a World Cup match, bro.
Literally.
This, and by the way, this isn't during a match. This is pre-game.
All right, this is definitely more expensive than I would fucking like. But I could go on like the 11th on a Friday for like $500, and then I could.
It's $500 to go to the CS event.
No. I'm talking about flights. And then come back.
Oh, that's a major.
Yeah, it's the it's the last one. Like it's the tournament of the year.
Dude, that's gonna be fucking insane. And you'll be there literally hate watching Vitality. That's crazy. You'll literally make sure they don't win.
Dude, it'd just be like, I've never seen them win. Like, I know they've won 10 tournaments this year. I've not seen them win a single fucking match.
I wonder how much. I'm gonna look up tickets. How much is it? It's in December.
Dude, it's like 3 weeks. I don't understand. It says November 25th to December 13th. I'm looking at like the.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it and it's saying December 10th to December 13th. I think that's because that's like the finals. I wonder how much tickets are for the final day. $370.
That's fucking crazy. I'm not gonna lie,
dude. That's how you know how crazy CS is. Like, dude, that would be so sick.
Dude,
though.
see, here's what I got to do because, I got to find some betting site and just be like, just bet $200 on some like 2 to like 1 to 10 odds.
Yeah,
and then buy a plane ticket and be like, dude, if this team, like, I just root for this team that has like low odds to win and be like, this whole trip can be paid for if this team wins, and just go in as a diehard fan of some fucking random team.
Bro, you could do it where it's like whoever's playing Vitality, because Vitality will be a favorite, and then you and I both just watch the whole match, and then you win.
Just every time. Well, see, that's the thing though. Like, if I want Vitality to lose, like the one time I would want them to lose when we're watching, would be when I put money on it. Like,
yeah, dude, I'm a bad gambler. I can't gamble.
Like,
it'll be like, bro, like I usually put like $25 in every year, $25-$50 in every year to like just have fun on Prize Picks.
Yeah.
This is how I lost my last $5. I put in a $5 pick. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna make some money. I bet on Joe Deceives over in kills because his line was pretty low in whatchamacallit, in Overload. Joe Deceives is the #1 player in Call of Duty in the league in kills, damage per minute, kills per minute, assists per minute, interactions per minute. He had his worst control map he's ever had this year. The one map I bet on him to go over. He had his least kills he has ever had in control by a long shot. The one map I bet, and I lost my money on that. I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm good.
I'm looking at some of their other ones. I could try to do. This one's cheaper. I could go to their Beijing event for like $400.
Dude, Counter-Strike's crazy. I wonder if Asian fans do go crazy for Counter-Strike.
I think they do. I know it's not necessarily like the biggest one. I'm actually kind of surprised about China. I know they play we talked about this a I guess probably a couple months ago. But there's like another, like Crossfire is like really
Oh
big over
yeah.
here.
It is weird that Counter-Strike isn't so big in Asia. You'd think.
But like
Oh,
it's
probably
still
because the
big.
gambling. They're probably not allowed to play a lot of it because of the gambling shit, right?
I have no idea. Like I know it's not like as big. But like now I'm looking at their Hong Kong one because I was thinking of going to Hong Kong that weekend, like for my birthday weekend. It's like $500. Dude, I have to save up for classes annoyingly, but the shit would be
Classes.
yeah, so I can get like a teaching cert and move,
Oh, and come back to the U.S.
go to China, make more money.
Dude, when you come back, you're staying.
I'm not, dude.
You are, dude.
Re-signing my contract like tomorrow.
No, you're not. I'm gonna do what the Clippers did with DeAndre Jordan and lock you in, bro.
Dude, I mean Noah's coming Wednesday night, dude.
I miss Noah.
Same, and he's bringing his fiance.
Oh, you guys are gonna have some group fun, huh?
No, dude,
Yeah.
she's not allowed. What?
Well, on that note, boys, thanks for coming to the Free Flow Podcast. We'll see you guys next week. Mitch will have fun with Noah, and
Thanks
we'll
for
see
everyone
what happens
tuning
for
in.
agency.
Yeah, we'll see you. Peace.